Alright, so the story I chose is a very basic, everyone knows this story, but it's Adam and Eve. And I'm not going to be reading the whole thing, more of a short portion of it because the text in the Bible is really small. And I know that if I read the whole Adam and Eve chapter, then we'd be here for a while, I feel like. So Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible, which means that he wrote Genesis and he wrote Adam and Eve. And I'm not really positive of the time period though. I just know that it's a really long time ago. And I'm going to be starting, I'm not going to read that much of it. I'm just going to be reading the part where he creates Eve, basically. So Genesis chapter 2, verse 19 is where I'm going to be starting, and I'm going to end on verse 25. So it's not that long, but you still see how God made Eve and stuff. So yeah. Genesis chapter 2, verse 19. Now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. So the man gives names to all the livestock, the birds in the sky, and all the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord caused him to go into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. The man said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, and shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man." That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and they become one flesh. And Adam and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame. That's all I'm going to be reading of Adam and Eve, because it would have been a really long video if I read the whole thing. But basically, I just wanted to read the part where Eve was created, because that's a little story on itself. So yeah, I hope that you like the story. I know that you've heard it before, but it's one of my favorites because it reminds me of how we were created. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.